Hello, Cindy here with Create Your Own Luck and Love. If you don't know me, I am a love and relationship expert strategist. I support women and some men too to attract and keep lasting love. So tonight we're here talking about online dating. Sorry, my little one's in the other room, so bear with me. Online dating, vaccines, and what you should know right now. Um, and really navigating, because as the world is continuing to open up and more people are getting themselves out there and wanting love more than ever. And I will tell you, specifically right now, I'm seeing it as the summer months have started. More and more men and women, they want to get out there and they want to bring in their partner, the one, right? And there's, some people are vaccinated, other people aren't, but I want to specifically dive into online and the vaccines, why it's relevant, why I want to talk to you guys about it, and, navigating it so that you're optimally successful. So you may or may not be aware of this, but if you're in America, your government has actually stepped in and given some funding to some of the top dating sites for to support people getting vaccinated. So what's interesting about that, so the dating sites that I'm talking about are OkCupid, Hinge, Tinder, Match.com. I believe Bumble is in there too. And what they are doing is, and if you're online dating right now, you've definitely seen this. If you're on any of those sites, you've definitely seen where you can put a badge on your profile to show that you have been vaccinated. And whenever you get into your profile, it asks you if you've been vaccinated. So there's a lot of conversation around vaccination. Yes, it's definitely interesting, right? So there's a lot of funding that goes into this, and not to mention, if you say that you're vaccinated on your profile, what happens is you get automatically 15% more matches. This is in America only, and I'm speaking of this. And so how do you navigate this? I mean, if you're vaccinated, it's in your favor, right? It's definitely in your favor. But if you're not vaccinated, people can feel like, wow, where are my people? Am I able to connect? Am I getting discriminated against? Because there's so much talk about discrimination, right? And it is your right to do the research on vaccines and decide whether or not you want to take an experimental vaccine and put it into your body. You get to decide that, and although your government is definitely promoting that they would like for you to do that, they're pushing that agenda. So I'm stating the facts here, and beyond that, how do you navigate both ways? I've worked with thousands of women over my many years in this business and coaching and working with people. And no matter what, I'm here to tell you, there are more ways to connect than ever. And there are more people that are feeling disconnected than ever for several reasons, right? Um, Specifically talking about this piece, if you are vaccinated, great. It gives you more of an advantage to, connect with people that are also vaccinated. But if you're not vaccinated and that's the research you've done, you might find that your like-minded people are not vaccinated. Are they on those sites? Yes, they still are. And so the thing is, you may or may not be aware of this also. Algorithms are definitely, I don't want to say worked with, but they are worked with on dating sites, so that the longer that you're on, the more that they drip, you know, matches to you that, you may or may not be compatible with. So, how do you solve this problem? I'm going to give you a couple of insider scoops. Yeah, it's interesting. Definitely interesting. Yeah. If you're not, it is not a question at all. Yeah. I like reading what you're sharing. Um, it's it, you know it's anyway. I don't want to get into either side of it, but I do want to give you ways to effectively navigate online right now. There are so many platforms online to connect with your people. You can get, there are business sites to connect with other people, LinkedIn. There are also other dating sites too that more and more people are going to that may not be vaccinated, like Meet Mindful or Spiritual Singles, or you know um, there are just so many ways to do this. Also too, I'm going to give you an insider's tip. If you have been on a site for a little bit, something that you can do that does work is you can delete your profile and then make a new one and pop back up. And you will get a surge of matches. So you get to be ready to connect with people and definitely be in the mingling mode. So you want to be connecting with people, especially that first few weeks, because the site's algorithm is matching you a lot. That is what they're designed to do. And many people say dating sites are designed to keep you single, and this is not to make you go, oh, I just knew it, I'm destined to be alone and single. And if you are struggling in love, it's easy to go there, and don't do it. I have worked with so many people that have brought in the loves of their life being online. So it is a great way to meet people, and it absolutely can be done. And if you're prepared by, deleting your site or sites, and you get back on with a great attitude, and with an attitude of, I trust in love. I trust in my journey in love. And also you want to love men too. If you've been burned before or you have a hard time trusting, it's, the thing that I would suggest for you to do, one, get some coaching and do some inner work to, remove those limitations that are coming up for you around men and love. And the same goes for men too. It's, because whatever you focus on, you will attract. We attract what is a mirror to us in some way, shape, or form, good, bad, or ugly. That we do attract our mirrors, or the parts of us that need healing. So my so the next step here is, if you're ready to mingle, and online has felt a little bit shifty because of this. Well, you now know, if you didn't already know, and you're in America, your government is funding some of those sites to boost and encourage people to get vaccinated. And again, to, you know, and if that's not you, you can still meet your partner on those sites. It's just, do your own research and think about, what are other ways that I could connect? The meetup groups are, becoming really popular again. So there's outdoor activities. Um, there's also, you know, you can connect with other women on, I think Bumble has like a Bumble BFF. So you can start doing things that you love and connecting with people and creating networks, so that you're opening yourself up with inspired action. I believe when you have a vision of really knowing what you want, knowing what your desire is and what you want to bring in, it's much easier to attract. And if you date from the vantage point of, dating is, you know, dating is connecting with other beautiful souls as really a sorting process, and connecting with people and finding out, oh, what do I, is this something that I like? Yes. Is this something, what is it? And it just gets you closer to what you want. I'm having a hard time, obviously, getting words out of my mouth tonight, but the point is that you want to date with intention and date for connection, date for growth, date to, become closer to bringing in that person. And the more that you connect with other people, closer you'll get, I assure you. And it's not from necessarily numbers perspective, but it's from a dating from inspiration. I've worked with women that have, met their man. It's he's the first one they connected with. And I've worked with women that it's been over 100 dates that they've been on. But when you have an attitude of growth of, oh, this was really great, I really appreciated this about this person, and I see the gift of who's in front of me. And if hey, this person's a hard no for me because they're not aligned with my values, we don't have a similar vision, awesome, continuing to move forward. And maybe you make some new friends along the way. Maybe you meet your new happy hour buddy, or you meet your new hiking buddy, or your theater friend, or you're creating those connections. And the more that you have belief that, okay, I have this desire in my heart for love, I know it's possible for me, the more that you will see evidence of that in the world. That's what we do with our mind. And I work a lot with my clients around the unconscious mind and even reprogramming that, so that we're bringing in what we truly do desire, and also becoming that. So a couple tips: if you know what you want, make it really clear. Something I work with my clients around is what I call their fabulous five, narrowing down the 5 absolute must-haves, which has to do with your 5 top values, and knowing, what do I need in partnership? and becoming so clear on that. And then on top of it, becoming that so that it just makes it easy to bring in. You know, when I work with women, I find it so, um, yeah, yeah, it's definitely a different, you know, it's different today. You know, your online dating is a little different because of these things that are going on with our our top dating sites. So, can you connect with your tribe? Absolutely. And, you know, have the mindset that you will meet him. So, three things you can do, guys, before I let you go tonight and I talk your ear off. But I wanted to make sure that I shared this with you because I see a surge and, women, women that have like put this off, or if you've put, dating off during the pandemic and you're ready, um, now's the time for you to open yourself up and do these things. Delete your profile, start a new one up. And my clients that have done that have been like, whoa, this is crazy. And it's great. And they've met aligned people with them. So, and two, be in the right mindset and continue working on that mindset and getting really clear of what is the kind, I truly, my opinion is we live in a world that is, somewhat divided in many ways, and there is divisiveness everywhere. Do I think it needs to be that way? No, but there are um, influences that have been creating that. But if you have the vibration of love and of knowing and continuing to work on that mindset, I call it, oftentimes with my clients, it's like, working on that emotional fitness and, connecting and doing the inner work. And, the combination between inner work and when you're dating online, you want to transition. So bring up a new, put it, erase your old dating site, put up a new one. Second, communicate, reach out to men you find interesting, no matter what site you're on. Three, yes, yay, I'm so happy to hear that. Three, make sure that you meet sooner rather than later. That increases your odds of the meeting actually happening because we all get distracted and tension tends to go away. We don't have as much tension the longer we take to meet someone. Is that true all the time? No. But I also look at momentum and meeting several people to create that momentum for yourself in your love life and to date with intention. If your intention is, I am bringing in the love of my life, and I also have a full and happy life, you're going to, and you trust it's going to happen, and doing the inner work to create that is key. So, I hope this helps you guys. I loved, let me know below, what do you think of online dating right now? Has, has the jab and the conversations about the jab and online dating, has it really affected you right now? Let me know. And I'm going to drop a link below. If you're ready for love and you are wanting to, just really like supercharge your love life, I'm going to drop a link in there to set up a one-on-one conversation with me to support you in your next steps to attract and keep lasting love. Sending so much love to you guys. Have an amazing night. Mwah. Bye.